All right, we're going to try for, I think, the 5th time to get this video recorded. Pardon me. Just every single time something crazy's going on. Weather or noise or something. So it's windy, but hopefully it works out. I got to be a little bit quicker. The last time I was too long. So, kale over there. It's looking alright. Got a little bit of cabbage moth damage. Hopefully it makes it till the weather cools off so it tastes a little better. Parsley's doing good. Had some of that the other day. Harvested a little bit of lettuce that was over there. I'm going to plant some more here shortly. Melons and squash. Squash are growing up nice. Melons are not doing much at all. There's no way I'm getting melons this year. But they don't get enough sun. So can't do a whole lot about that. This is the only place I had to put them. Extra peppers and tomatoes. Got a few Jamaican mushrooms, a couple mystery peppers. Tomatoes, haven't produced any tomatoes yet, but they're growing down over the sides of the tubs. Some more extra peppers. I don't know what's in these, to tell you the truth. Some of them are peppers that I lost track of what the seeds were. Some of them are ones that I think I know what they are, but maybe not. But they're growing nice. They don't get enough sun either. Another tomato and a few extra peppers. There's a jalapeno in this one. Not sure what these little guys are here. But we'll be able to taste one soon and hopefully find out. Moving over here. These are looking fantastic. They are Starbonaros, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Can't wait to try one of those. It'll be a little bit yet. And I think it's a Jay's Pink next to it. Gotta pull up my list here so I can see. Starbonaro and a Jay's Pink. Jay's Pink does not have, got some little tiny buds going on. I'll do some more individual pepper information sometime as things progress here. This is one of the top secret peppers, looking very cool. The one next to it is another one that I'm anxious to try, but it's not looking too sweet. Let me get around the other side here and we can go down the row. Got another tub with some extra peppers in. I'm not sure what they are. There's 4 different plants in there that just blew over yesterday. We had a crazy storm go through, so I got to get some stakes for them. And then we have Pink Tiger across with the Black Cobra. There's some good little peppers going on that. Don't look quite like what I thought they would. There's some different phenos on there too, but I'm anxious to try them. Behind that is another one of our top secret peppers, just starting to get some small peppers on it. Then we have, alright, what do we do? Boom, boom, boom. We are on 4. Evil Avocado Chocolate and a Fattest Poison Tail. And there are some Evil Avocado Chocolates in there. Looking a little different than my regular Evil Avocados last year. Fattest Poison Tails are very small. We got a few of those. Hypernova and a Peach Reaper times Scotch Bonnet. Plants are looking good. Not much in the way of peppers yet. Freeport Orange, Scotch Bonnet. Has a few somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, there's some. And the other one is KSLS, which actually has a few ripe peppers down at the bottom. Marconi pepper, starting to get some small ones. And a Peter pepper. Has several nice little peppers on it, nice little Peters. Coming over this way, we have Big Jim, which has some big gems on it. And Brazilian starfish orange, which has a few nice peppers on it as well. MOA Scotch bonnet and a yellow X. It's an unknown yellow cross. Hopefully it's yellow at least. And they got some buds and some flowers. We had crazy weather. We had like 100 degree heat, and then we had storms, and then we had a couple nice days, then we had some more 100-degree heat, and peppers were just starting to produce. A bunch of flowers died, dropped. They're starting to come back now. So this is supposed to be chocolate warthog. And I know there's all different phenos of chocolate warthog, but it does not look like any warthogs I have grown. And the other one in there is yellow X, which I'm guessing is the more round peppers in the back. I can't tell which is on which plant. And those are supposed to look like that. Here is another Peter pepper and a Jamaican mushroom. See, we got some Jamaican mushrooms. And I don't see, there's a couple little Peter peppers on there. Antep Ocidoma, just starting to get some buds and plenty of flowers, so hopefully that'll do well. And just a regular hot cherry pepper. Those are handy to have around. They're nice for snacking. And there's one around the back here. Maybe I can get to it. They're good for all kinds of stuff. In the back here, we have Long Peach Baccatum and Zabrange. Both have some peppers started on it. I'm thankful for that. I tried to grow the Zabrange a couple years and didn't have much luck. This one seems to be doing well. Next to that is Ahi Confusion and Ahi Guyana. The Guyana's doing pretty good. Has a few peppers on it. The Confusion just starting to get a few. And a Tasmanian chocolate tomato. Been getting some nice tomatoes off that. Probably got about 10, 12 tomatoes off of it now. There's 3 ripe ones down there I gotta pick, and there's maybe 8 or so other ones, and a few more starting. So it's not producing all at once. It's spreading it out a little bit. Let me get up here on my deck if I can without killing myself. Oh, and this is a green tomato. I think it's just called a green frying tomato, but that one there is probably ripe. They ripen to like a green apple color, a yellowish green, and they're nice and meaty, good for frying, but they're not bad just to use as slicer tomatoes either, and they don't have like a unripe tomato taste. Golden oregano, used some of that the other day, made a sauce up. This is Silette's, producing pretty nice. It looks like this is going to pretty much be all at once. There's a few flower clusters up here still, but I don't think it's going to do much after these tomatoes on here are ripe. Not real big, but yeah, nice little tomatoes. This jungle here is out of hand. I will tell you more about it when I go around the other side, but yeah, my indeterminate tomatoes got a little out of hand. Some San Marzanos. They had a ton of flowers, then we got that heat, and they said, nope. And they went away. So this is what's on here. There's maybe 6 tomatoes on there, 1 starting to ripe. I don't think I'm going to get much out of this, but you never know. Coming into what usually is a little bit cooler, more stable weather. There's another Tasmanian chocolate on the end. I got a few tomatoes off of that. However, the other one, the first one I showed you, is producing much nicer tomatoes and more of them. So I'm not sure. Something about this corner. I guess maybe the wind hits it worse. I don't know. Let me get back around here. We will get to the beds. Today is July 30th, by the way. I've been trying to do this video for like 3 weeks now. And we're in south central Pennsylvania. So So in the beds here we have a Big Jim pepper. It has a few on it, but the one in the pot's looking better. Mamma Mia Rosso. It's a sweet pepper. I just picked a few off of that. I wish I would have got this done before that, but they're nice, probably 6-inch long. Just nice little peppers, nice and sweet. Marconi, that's just starting to get some peppers going, and has some more flowers. Nardello, which is really small still. I thought that would grow a lot faster. I mean, they're tasty. I got a few peppers off of it, but they're like cayenne size, if that. Lesia, there's one hiding somewhere. I'm not going to try to find it now, but there's a couple started on there. I heard it's slower to grow, but I'm anxious to try it. Really good sweet pepper. Down here hiding behind the tomato jungle is Auxilio. I got one small one and one kind of normal size one. Very tasty, very sweet pepper. And you can see the tomato jungle. These are the indeterminates. I will back up a little bit so you can see. I swear one day there was barely enough to trellis. The tops of those are about 9 feet now. One day there was barely enough to trellis. The next day, I mean, it wasn't literally the next day, but the next time I looked at them, and it was too much to trellis. They were all tangled together. I wrapped them all up into one bunch. That blew over. I don't even think I can pick them up to tie them up into a bunch now without breaking them. We had a crazy storm just the other day. My cherry pepper blew over this way. That I hope I can separate and bring it back over to the left here. We'll see. There's a starting to ripen tomato under here. There are some tomatoes in this jungle here. You just got to look for them. You can't hardly see them until they start to ripen. But there's some in there. I got to do something. I crowded them too close too. There's 5 plants in this little 6-foot bed, and it just, yeah. But going from left to right, there's a big brandy. I just harvested one of those. It was really nice. Chef's Choice Purple. I got a couple of those already. Not bad. They said they're comparable to Cherokee Purple. I don't think so, but they're not bad tomatoes. Striped Roma, there are a couple I saw back in there hiding. It kind of got lost in the mix of this jungle here, so don't expect much out of that, but haven't tried them. I imagine it tastes like a Roma. But and then Beauty King is this second to last plant here. It's got some tomatoes on. They're supposed to get real big. I don't know if it has enough airflow and sun getting in there, but hopefully I get to try them at least. There's some tomatoes on it. They're just not, they're not progressing the way I was hoping and the way they probably should. And the cherry tomato is a pink bumblebee. Very tasty little tomato. It's nice and sweet, but it has some tartness too. I don't like just a plain sweet tomato. Down here in the end is a what is it? Emerald Fire Jalapeno. One down there I got to pick, and they're just kind of your average jalapeno. It's a hybrid. I'm not sure what's special about it. And a yellow pequin, or pequin, I'm not sure. I've heard it pronounced both ways. They're a little yellow, kind of bird pepper looking thing. Then last on the end here is ahi amarillo and another Brazilian starfish orange. These grew up super tall and super thick, and I don't know if it has to do with the wind. They get some wind on the end here. I had more pots here before, and they were just getting wind blown when we have this north wind at the end of the deck here. So I narrowed it down to 2 instead of 4 or 5, something like that I had here. But this end plant, I mean, it looks like a tree, but there's only a couple flowers and really no peppers yet, where the same thing in pots up there where it's more sheltered are not near as far along in growth, but are further along in pepper production. Lastly, we'll go across the road here. And we have some Españas, which are mild cayenne. I just picked a few of those also. Sorry, there's no ripe peppers, but it's doing really well. A lot of nice peppers, and it has a little bit of flavor. It's not just blah like a lot of cayennes are. Next to that is a Megatron jalapeno. It's doing nice. Want to let one of these get red so I can try them, and then I'll try them green and red. Over here's another Megatron and Santa Fe hybrid. I'm anxious to see how this compares to the regular Santa Fe pepper. So sorry it took me so long. Hopefully we'll do updates more frequently now that we got some pepper production going, and hopefully the weather and my health will work out for that. So if you watched this far, thank you much, appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you in a couple weeks.